consider Shelby County hazard mitigation plan. Mr. Baskin?
So I believe we have a resolution in your packets on this. What this is about is last year following the flood, I think it was just coincident that it was time for Shelby County to update their hazard mitigation grant program plan, and all the municipalities met together, and we decided we needed to go back to our leaders, develop some possible projects to fund under this program. I had a meeting with the mayor and the chiefs and Public Works and others, and we came up with several action projects that we felt needed to be included in the 5-year mitigation plan. So it's time, so we met together, all the municipalities met together, we ranked those projects. Millington was awarded the top 2 projects in light of numerical priority, and several other projects. If you can look at your list there, a few of those include emergency flood relief pumping station, community safe room, emergency operations center, Newport channel improvements, regional detention pond, some sanitary sewer repairs, Newport channel improvements, it's lower Newport emergency warning devices, bank stabilization and channel improvements, Navy Road drainage improvements, public works relocation, local underground detention, and water plant seismic retrofit. A lot of these projects are basically things that we would aspire to get, hope to get maybe, and probably won't get, but nevertheless we put them in our 5-year plan so that if funding becomes available for those projects, we would be able to do it. All the municipalities have already voted to confirm the mitigation plan countywide, and they called me and asked me if we could get this on a agenda for a special called meeting so that Millington could approve the plan as well, and they can get that submitted to FEMA.
Is this funding for this come from FEMA here?
Yes, sir.
What's your vision on this community safe room? What do you have in mind?
Community safe room, what we're looking at, Mr. Carruthers, is a facility that could be a multi-use facility that would serve a local school and also the community and the residents surrounding that. The safe room has to have a benefit cost ratio of more than 1. At this point, I think we had a benefit cost ratio, if we located the safe room near the high school, and it would serve residents within, I believe it's either a 1 mile or a half-mile radius. Benefit cost ratio was like 7 or something like that. So it had a very high benefit cost ratio, but the structure has to be built to withstand tornadoes, so there's no windows. It's not really aesthetically pleasing, but on the interior, it can be used for other community functions.
Can you put library books in it?
Don't think so.
What does HMGP mean?
Hazard Mitigation Grant Program.
Thank you. What is the ratio of, is it 80-20, 90-10?
It's I believe it's 75 and 25, and normally the state puts in 12.5. So I think we're left with 12.5.
You know, most of these projects, we got quite a few deductions that can go in there for our 12.5.
Yes,
if we get it, it would be a good way to get a $2 million facility built.
So do you think that they will adhere to the priorities in this list, or is this just kind of pie in the sky stuff? Or
well, now the priorities are set. The only problem with it's not really a problem, but the only thing that could change about our priorities are the fact that the emergency flood relief pumping station I've been told that I may get funding for that from another source, and that would be great. And I've also been told preliminarily, if that's true, if either our number 1 or 2 priorities are removed from this list due to funding from other sources, that as long as the other municipalities agree to allow us to, we'll be able to substitute one of the lower priorities that we have up as number 1 and 2 as well. I fought pretty hard at that meeting to get a couple of things prioritized, since these do have to be associated with flood prevention or flood mitigation, and the other municipalities were gracious enough to give us both priorities 1 and 2.
It's a good job.
Other things.
Let me go ahead and read this resolution. Resolution 14-2011, whereas the City of Millington, Tennessee recognizes the potential threat that natural and technological hazards pose to persons and property, and whereas the act of undertaking hazard mitigation actions prior to disaster occurrence will reduce the potential for personal harm and the destruction of property, therefore saving taxpayer dollars, and whereas the adoption of a hazardous mitigation plan is required as a condition of receiving future grant funding for mitigation projects, and whereas the City of Millington participated in the planning process with other units of local government within Shelby County to prepare the hazard mitigation plan. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Mayor and Aldermen of the City of Millington, Tennessee, that the City of Millington hereby adopts the Shelby County Hazard Mitigation Plan as an official plan. Be it further resolved that the Board of Mayor and Aldermen authorizes the Shelby County Emergency Management Agency on behalf of the City of Millington as well as other municipalities located within Shelby County to submit the adopted hazard mitigation plan to federal emergency management agent officials for final review and approval.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Is there any other discussion?
One question.
Sure.
The regional detention,
Yes, sir. We,
do you have any specifics about that at all?
well, we wanted to put it, Mr. Lowry, since everyone knows that the hardest hit areas during both of the 3 over 100-year events we've had in the past 20 years, something years, is in the Indian Meadows area, Commodore Village and all of that area. We want to locate it somewhere along the lower Newport area. It would be, the proposed location for it right now is on the south side of Biloxi, west of Newport, in that open area right out there.